let go of ego when you're presenting and practicing? I'm Tina B., founder and chief communicator of Tina B. LLC, a public speaking and storytelling coaching company, and I protect audiences from boring speeches. Today I want to discuss this idea of ego and how it can be debilitating when you're trying to present, because sometimes we as speakers can really get into the fear of technology going wrong, fear of not saying the right thing at the right time, stumbling over our words, fear of others judging you, or just an overall general fear of things just going bad. Author and coach Nick Morgan says that the presentation isn't about you speaking. It's really about the audience hearing something. So if you can take yourself out of it, and that is ego when we are wanting to sound perfectly, or we're wanting to really be this big personality that reaches people. So if you know it's about the audience and you have this audience-centered attitude and you recognize that it's more of an experience, not a test of your intelligence, then you're going to have a better means of speaking and connecting with your audience. There are 3 stages that Ryan Holiday notes in his Ego is the Enemy book. And I want to break those down so that you can identify if you ever fall into one of these 3 stages. The first is aspire. We aspire to do well, to present well. It's this big, far-reaching goal, but what can happen is we can just stay in aspire where we're dreaming, thinking about it, and so we get distracted. We'd rather escape. We might go and do the laundry or organize a closet. If you can recognize that aspire phase and move on to where you can just take that first step, then you get out of letting go of just the wishing for. The second stage is success stage. Now, all of us have had great speaking experiences, whether at a small level, one-on-one, with connecting with someone at a networking event, maybe facilitating a webinar, or on the TED stage. And when you find yourself something going well, it's easy to just say, well, that's it, I'm done, I'm good enough. Well, really you need to continue to practice. You want to stay humble because the work is never done. I always practice regardless of how often I've given that same presentation because I want to bring in the best energy for that given audience. Again, remember, it's for them. The last of those 3 stages is failure. When we have something go wrong in our mind or we feel like it just didn't go well, we need to let go of the replay of what went wrong. In fact, give yourself grace because it's a beautiful thing when you are open to being vulnerable and visible. For public speaking is one of the most vulnerable and visible experiences that any of you can partake in at some point. So when you are moving forward with this speaking goal, I ask you to step back and let go of the ego. Ask for help. And if you're looking for support, I'm happy to help you on your speaking journey. Check out tinabakehouse.com for more tips and tools and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Magnetic Speaking with Tina B. This has been Tuesday Tips with Tina B.